My grandmother was the sun, warm, bright, the center of our family's universe. When she passed away, it felt like the world had gone dark and cold. We were all adrift, lost in our grief. Weeks turned into a month, and the task of sorting through her belongings fell to me. It was a heavy, heartbreaking job, each item a memory, each photograph a fresh wave of sorrow. Her house, once so full of life and the smell of baking bread, was now quiet and still. I started in her bedroom, a room that always felt like a sanctuary. Tucked away in the back of her closet, beneath a pile of hand-knitted blankets, I found a small, dusty wooden box. I'd never seen it before. My heart pounded as I lifted the lid. Inside, nestled on a bed of faded velvet, was a leather-bound diary. I almost closed it. It felt like an invasion of privacy, a secret not meant for me. But a stronger feeling, a pull I couldn't explain, urged me to open it. The first page was dated the year I was born. Her familiar, elegant handwriting filled the pages, and as I began to read, a story unfolded that I never knew existed. A story about me. She wrote about my childhood struggles with anxiety, things I thought I'd hidden so well. There were entries detailing how she'd gently steer me away from situations she knew would overwhelm me, or how she'd call my mom with a sudden craving for my favorite meal on days she sensed I was feeling down. She called them her little nudges from heaven. I read about my turbulent teenage years. The time I thought I was in love with a boy who was all wrong for me. I remember how Grandma would always show up unexpectedly, with a rented movie or a plan to bake cookies whenever he was supposed to come over. In her diary, she wrote, "I see the hurt in his eyes that he tries to hide. My girl deserves a heart that is whole and kind. I'll be her excuse until she sees it for herself." She never once said she disliked him. She just protected me with her presence. There were so many moments. The coincidental phone call just as I was about to make a rash decision. The forgotten sweater she'd leave at my apartment, giving her a reason to check in on me during a tough week. The random articles she'd clip about careers she knew I'd be good at, long before I ever considered them myself. It was all there, in black and white. A silent, invisible network of love and protection she had woven around my entire life. I thought her biggest gifts were the birthday cards with a $20 bill tucked inside, or the recipes she passed down. But I was wrong. Her greatest gift was her foresight, her quiet intervention. She wasn't controlling or meddling. She was a guardian angel in a cardigan, gently guiding me away from unseen cliffs and toward sunnier paths. She saw my vulnerabilities not as weaknesses, but as places that needed a little extra love. I sat on the floor of her empty room for hours, tears streaming down my face. They weren't just tears of grief anymore. They were tears of overwhelming gratitude. I was crying for the love I had, a love so deep and so profound I hadn't even been fully aware of it until now. The pain of her absence was still there, a sharp ache in my chest, but now it was mixed with something else, a profound sense of being cherished. Finding this diary didn't bring her back, but it changed everything. It felt like she had left me a map, a guide to understanding the foundation of my own life. All those times I felt lucky, all those moments I dodged a bullet, it wasn't just chance, it was her. It was her love, working in quiet, mysterious ways. Her death left a hole in my world, but her diary filled it with light. It is a testament to the fact that the greatest acts of love are often the ones we never see. She's gone, but her protection, her love, is written into the very pages of my life. And that is a legacy that will never fade. I'm so grateful I got to be her granddaughter.